enough of that. More of this. It's Simon the Sorcerer Origins. And we have just got through the secret passage behind a painting. Dogs, you are between store keys if anyone needs a stalker. That's going to be the first interaction for the VOD. And I'm not giving any context to anyone in the VOD as to what the hell we were talking about. It was the kettle that you heard rumbling away. Yes, Gallico. Right then.
I've been trying to tell you, I'm on the verge of making the greatest discovery of our era.
Listen here, sordid old chap.
Sordid old chap.
Blathering on about the first wizard and your incredible discovery, but it's just the tedious tittle-tattle of a serial sourpuss.
It's all true, you bacchanalian buffoon.
Is it now? And what became of your precious tomes of the first wizard, pray tell?
My plans were scuppered by that blasted prophecy. I have reason to believe that our world has been infiltrated by a sinister entity. He even purloined my boot!
Ooh, so it's the prophecy now, is it? Very droll.
I assure you I speak the truth. And when I gain possession of those tomes...
Hush, now sordid. I think we've heard quite enough of your tall tales. You think you can just barge in here and disturb our peace, ignoring circle
He's sloshing that wine about, isn't
You
he?
even contravened Rule 137.
Tall tales! I'll make you eat those words. I'll track down those tomes. And as for the impudent child from the prophecy, I'll crush him. Nobody's going to deny me my moment of glory.
Oh, fun.
I'd better not let him know who I really am.
You should be wiser where you spend your energy at times. No spoons, only knives. You'll always get Lotus's kindness. Bless ya. Yeah. Stargamer. That's a long, long man.
Nilky_cheered. X100. Why can't you hear pterodactyl go to the bathroom?
I don't know.
Because they're extinct.
Yep. Thank you. Oh, I'm sorry. I blew the microphone again. Thanks, Milk. I love an Andy joke. Right, what have we got? Dried algae. Marsh cuttlefish. A fairy dandruff. A flask. An old video game from the future. Expired voucher. Lit lamp. Ladle. Eternus infelicis. Magic dictionary. Repaired wand. Nord pass. Dubious. Spring onions. Feather. Packet of bangers. And a cassette player. Gonna use the cassette player. An anti-joke? I thought it was a dad joke. Let's go talk to the wizard pianist now that we've changed his tunes.
Pretty impressive background music, mate. Very atmospheric. Sounds like something Mason Fisher himself might have composed.
Reference? Anyone? Mason Fisher? I am not a learned scholar of the musical ways.
Playing anything interesting? Something magical, perhaps? No? Okay.
Ooh, I like the looks of this wine bottles. Got some tentacles on there. Tentacle wine, my favourite. Lotus really like this game's art style. I think it's coming into its own now. I feel like it is better now that I've added some of the effects. It's the game audio composer, apparently. I'm not surprised. They do love a fourth wall break. Hello. Some phrases are still really tripping me up at the minute, being like, okay, what the fuck am I supposed to do with my lips here? Fourth wall break.
For a circle of wizards, they really have the most boring hobbies.
A very magical dartboard.
Ah! Looks like somebody's keeping score.
You need to actually eat food today, Ananda. Yeah, that's good. Please do.
Let's see. Sordid's in last place. Let's see. Null point.
Nul point.
For a circle of wizards.
Okay, anything else? Wizard pianist. No, thank you very much for being here,
Pretty
dude.
impressive background music, mate. Very atmospheric. Sounds like something.
Mason Fisher, who was, in fact, the composer. So, a composer? As in one singular?
Remains of the wand of the first wizard.
Ah, well, that seems like it's going to be useful for figuring out anything to do with the first wizard. You shall try to be cozy with all of the cat hair on your pillows. Just don't let it get in your eyes. I'll itch to high hell.
It looks like an old message. To my fellow members of the Circle, I do not dare to assume that you share my passion for our history, but at least stop flogging off the artifacts from this room. They're worth much more than a few drinks. Yours faithfully, Sordid.
I mean, sounds like Sordid's got a point.
I'm beginning to understand why there's so much bad blood between Sordid and the other wizards.
About Mason Fisher, composer, East Coast Game Audio. Oh, are these awards that he's got? Or is this his work? Star Citizen? Oh my god! He did a bit of Star Citizen sound design. Stardock, Galactic Civilization 3, and... Well, this is work. Okay. He's worked on Fear, Overlord, Age of Wonders as a series. Friday the 13th, Galactic Civilization 3 and Star Control, Star Citizen. Interestingly, it doesn't include Simon the Sorcerer, but hey, maybe he's maybe this one doesn't count as his finest work when compared to, I don't know, Star Citizen and Age of Wonders.
Dusty old books. Definitely not my preferred reading matter. These books look like they're on the verge of crumbling to dust.
You have to keep your pillows covered, but Freya gets lucky and sleeps on one that you no longer use at times.
These books look like they're on the verge of crumbling to dust.
He's just the one singular composer. Also, where's Simon going? Around the back, apparently.
The beard of the first wizard.
Don't try it on for size. Well, I'm gonna.
Why would I want to do that?
Because the game told me not to. I'll take an achievement. Still. And a big box of emergency drinks.
Emergency booze. Interesting.
Right. Can I have a piece of the wand as well?
Remains of the wand of the first wizard.
Can I, like, blow them away?
Get into trouble if I try that.
That was very strange. Not gonna lie, very strange. Stiley is calling together a team to search for the cursed treasure of the Lost Coast. Because of... Usually I don't have my own voice in my ears. Usually. But because of the audio fuckery, I'm having to have my own voice go through the Rode mic. And then hearing my own voice through this, when I can already hear my own voice through it, it did feel a little bit like I had no control over my vocal cords.
I'm beginning to understand why there's so much bad blood between Sordid and...
That was an odd experience. Ah, slightly too slow.
Ahem. You must be Sordid, is that right? I just wanted to ask...
What? Get out of my sight, child. I don't have time to waste on the likes of you.
Ah, well. It feels a bit weird, considering, you know,
You there.
prophecy
my
says that a child is going to
Come
undo
over
him.
here.
Yes. If a creepy man sloshing wine about says, "You child, come over here," I'd be a little bit guarded. Also, I mean, I'm not going to body shame here, but what's going on with the size of the comparative size of his legs to his torso? Very long torso. Very short legs, like drumsticks. Speaking of drumsticks, well, maybe not. Chicken breast, in fact. Funky Fire Monkey, Japanese red pepper, wrapped in terracotta ham, baked with goose fat, roasties and gravy. Serrano, not terracotta. Get it right, please. Thank you. Maybe he's still growing. Top half.
Are you talking to me, you old duffer?
Why, you? Of course I was talking to you. Do you see any other children here? So tell me, how did you get in here? This hall is reserved for members of the Circle.
You can thank the headmaster for that. He told me how to get in.
That preposterous loon. I'll have to teach him to hold his tongue. And what precisely are you doing here?
I need to speak to Sordid. I need to ask him about his research.
Good luck with that. That fawning sycophant wouldn't make time for the likes of you.
Sky Vulcan.
There must be a way I can convince him to talk to me.
Let me think. Maybe a better, wetter wizard would do the trick.
What?
A better, wetter wizard is his favourite tipple.
Oh.
And it's great for loosening tongues. I don't like it myself. A touch too sophisticated for my taste. Only somebody like Sordid would.
How can I get hold of one?
Where were we? Oh yeah, the preparation is fairly straightforward. You just need to add essence of wetness to a regular wet wizard. You can get hold of a wet wizard in any decent inn. But the preparation of the essence of wetness is only in the ken of a select few wizards. I, for example, am not in their number.
Thank you very much. But why are you helping me?
I'm rather enjoying the idea of winding up Sordid, the old misery guts.
Calypso might know something about this. I should pay him a visit. I just hope the old codger hasn't actually died of old age.
Codger is, I think, one of the most used words in this game. Up there with and, or, it. And wizard. Right, thanks to Ras, by the way, we are raffling off a copy of Soul Searching today. His belly's just hanging down. No. He got a really long torso. Also, his belly's hanging down. But, tiny legs. Tiny legs, long torso. I bet Codger is used more often than Wizard. It would be an interesting count, I reckon. You'd get almost even odds if you were going to bet on it. Righty-ho. It's quite a nice little bridge. Codger sounds so much like Todger, you keep double-taking. Todger? Where? Didn't Simon have a dog? Yes. Yes. Sparky? Slippy? Spanky? Something like that. Oh, hello. An abandoned package. Every's been here, then.
Replacement lever for magic lantern. might be a little late for that.
Replacement lever for magic lantern. I don't even remember what part that was. Yeah, we'd have Sparky in the swamp. He's going to be better. It wouldn't be inside if it was free. No, unless this was the wrong delivery address. Smashing. Terrible art.
Now that's what I call a menacing glower.
Yeah, I was saying it earlier actually. Lotus was mentioning they like the art style. It's okay. It's not my favourite. But I feel like now it feels a little bit more coherent now that we've added some of the filters. There's a VHS effect, which basically creates like chromatic aberration on the edges. And a TV effect, which adds a sort of like bulge to the middle of the screen. Funky, I'm with you as well. I much prefer the background art to main character art. I actually quite like the background NPC artwork when it's kind of much more simplistic. Thicker lines as well.
Nothing to see here, just a leftover hotspot.
I still really want something to happen over here in that hotspot. I always want something to happen in my hotspot. Oh, I could have used the pins. I forget about that. Actually, speaking of, is there... No, weirdly enough, there's not one to get back to Swordids. Hello, my actual real-life mother, G.I. Stimpy. Ahoy hoy. It's nice. It's cold. I haven't been down to the seafront yet. Mostly I've been from my digs to rehearsals to the shops and then back to the digs. But it's going well. It's going well. Today was day... Crikey. 3 of rehearsals. We're getting there.
You old codger? Oh.
Codger again. More codger.
Nobody home. Where could he have got to?
Upstairs. On to bed. No? Okay.
Nothing else useful here. Just more of that old codger's rubbish.
The codger count is going up. +1 codger.
P.S. Please find enclosed a photograph for you to remember me by. Ooh, she looks nice.
I think that's Alex from the later games. I think. Right, where's Calypso gone? Assuming out the back. Let's, maybe he's gone to the pub. He's off, codging about, no doubt. Well, he is a codger, and what would one do? If not codge? I codge, you codge, he, she codges. I am the one who codges, Whisker Pixel.
What's
Hey,
come
Chippy.
over you? Aha. Simon, what are you doing here?
Wanted a hand, if I'm completely honest.
I could ask you the same thing.
Me? Ah, nothing to worry about? I'm just catching up on some research.
Chicken scratches. What looks like Magic Man from Adventure Time on the wall.
Surprised to see me?
I must admit, I was starting to wonder if something had eaten you after all.
Well, it was close there for a bit.
Yes, there was a witch. To codge sounds like one of those verbs with a cool, irregular past tense. Cool words are cool.
I need a hand.
A hand? Explain yourself.
I may have found some information about the first wizard.
Which witch? The Wicked
but I
Witch.
need to prepare some essence of wetness. Do you know how to make it?
Essence of wetness? Are you trying to get somebody drunk, Simon?
Well, maybe.
I really don't remember it.
Usually the
I'm
essence of
sorry,
wetness
lad,
comes after
but
too many
I am
drinks.
quite sure I've read it somewhere before.
Why didn't they give me the solution for this game?
And apparently a codger is an older person who is strange or humorous. So apparently you're a codger. Very strange. Very funny. Verb tables always give you Latin GCSE PTSD flashbacks, with the X having been codged.
Are those books?
Yes.
Are those...
Thought maybe Calypso wanted to chime in, but I guess not.
Chippy, how come you always show up out of nowhere?
Well, that's kind of because you just leave him places, Simon. That's the issue. The essence of wetness is a Zoolander reference. Is it?
What are those symbols?
Phase 90, thank you very much for the follow. I swear I'm not yawning at your follow. I'm very busy at the minute, and apparently I'm forgetting to breathe. Moisture is the essence of wetness, and wetness is the essence of beauty.
Well, this is
Well,
promising.
there you go. It's either a Zoolander reference or just shamelessly stolen from Zoolander. Shaky, shaky. Okay. I'm doing my best to play this one-handed. Realistically, I could play it with the mouse, but I don't know where I've put my mouse. I know where I've put my mouth. Put my mouth at the orthodontist's. Oh wait, did I continue the conversation with Calypso, or did I just walk away? Issue with trying to play this one-handed is trying to run. Back to cooking. Go on, Ananda. Do the thing. There we go. I've tugged the microphone. I said it was going to happen. That's why I wanted it plugged into the laptop. What's Ananda cooking? That's a good question. I mean, too late to ask now. Yawning is just your brain's way of telling you that it's too tired to remember that it's not a fish. Gotcha. Thanks for the clarification.
What is it, Simon?
Found out anything interesting?
Not a lot, I'm afraid. I am trying to interpret these figures, but time has not been kind to them. Alas, it doesn't seem to have occurred to anybody to label them properly, so it's a bit tricky.
Have you met Chippy?
Who? Oh, yes. You mean this little fellow? Yes, yes, yes. Somehow or other, he managed to get into my house, and here he is. I must say I've been glad of the company.
Phase, why are yawns contagious, though? Do we have any good intel on why this is a thing? I think I heard somewhere... Oh, I was going to say read, but I don't read. I think I heard somewhere that it was like a bonding thing, like a pack bonding thing. But I don't know how true that is.
Do you know a wizard called Sordid?
Sordid? The name does ring a bell. I understand the Circle take a pretty dim view of him.
Dim. Bit like dim sum. Reading this right now. I'm trying.
Mustache.
I do love mustaches. Although my mustache and the rest of my beard will be off in less than a week as I get ready to apply copious amounts of dame makeup to my face. Sorry, my brain left the room there for a second and was like, oh, what am I actually going to have to buy for my dame makeup? Gonna need base, gonna need a lot of eyeshadow, gonna need eyebrow pencil. Googling it gives far too many different possible reasons. Yeah. Well, I think it is one of those ones that people just love to come up with reasons. Much like the history behind break a leg. Certain things are just rife for people making stuff up. And in the case of break a leg, turns out that that is pertaining to performers. And performers, when given a chance, love to make up shit even more than your average Joe.
What is this horrible stuff?
Welcome to my
I'm
evil
quietly
lair.
confident it's
What up,
corrosive.
lost girl? How you doing today? Another panto party person. Lost girl.
Mimics misunderstood creatures?
Oh. Joyful times. I'm glad it's joyful times. Are you feeling any better? Nothing seems to be doing anything specific when I turn the my hat all slimy. I can turn my hat angelic. It does do something to Eternus Felicis. Funky, you've had your facial hair for almost a quarter of a century. Most of that you were rocking the Derek Smalls style of tash. That's a hefty tash right there. Throat is still fucked, but you're on the up. This is good news. Well, in that case, everyone knows we yawn to show off our teeth and how healthy they are to potential mates. Oh, of course. And then the contagiousness of the yawn is because your mate should bore you? No, that doesn't quite work. Long shot, but that cauldron doesn't happen to be the essence that we need. The rank mixture. Put some fairy dandruff in it.
That doesn't work.
It's good to be bored sometimes. Yeah, I could definitely stand to be more bored. I have an issue, and it is an issue. That I kind of get stressed out by trying to be efficient at all times, which leads to me being late a lot because I'm trying to fit everything in. I think I would do better if I was bored more.
Excavate, probe, dig. One dwarf search for the ultimate mine. Excavate, probe. Seed spells. A practical guide to enchanted agriculture.
Mm-hmm. If you think someone is staring from across the room, would a fake yawn make them yawn? To confirm that they were, in fact, staring? Yawning is contagious because it's a sign that the brain needs more oxygen, and if one person needs more oxygen, it only stands to reason that everyone in the room also needs more oxygen. Yes. Well, it's at that point, it's like you see someone trying to take up more oxygen than you are, and you're like, oh, well, I can't have that. It's an innate competition. Oh, Cleo! Cleo's got a little bit of a sneer going on, but I love it.
The Lord of the Hob Rings, 100 recipes to rule them all. Let's see.
Oh?
Chestnuts a la troll, drake leg with orange sauce. Aha! Essence of wetness. Found it.
Nailed it. Nailed it. She's just sleepy. Cleo, you can have a nap, Cleo. Okay. The essence of wetness
I
recipe.
should read it carefully before preparing the mixture.
Yes, that was kind of what I was trying to make you do, Simon, but okay. Everybody knows, Funky, that we yawn because our bodies automatically know when we're low on essential moth-based nutrients, and it makes getting those moths easier whilst your mouth is wide open. Phase, it's good, it's good. There's highs and lows. There's a few voices in this that aren't my favourite. I am quite I was going to say scathing, but that's not the right word. I can be quite critical of voices, because it is an area that I know quite well, and also an area that I want to break into. So it's something that I focus on a lot. I mean, it's Chris Barry. Chris Barry's fantastic, and there's a lot of really good voice actors, but, you know, mixed bag. Some of them less than ideal.
That's not right.
Any voice acting as bad as the blacksmith in the first game?
Recipe for essence of wetness. Add a strand of dried seaweed, add 2 sprinkles of fairy dust, stir until the mixture turns green. Cool the mixture until it turns blue. Pour the mixture into a container.
Interesting. So we're going to be doing more potion concocting. And this sounds like it's a simpler potion. I do wonder why they made the first potion difficult. Ah, the OG Resident Evil 1 voice acting. I never played it, but I have seen videos and heard stuff about it.
Me and My Stew, a title that defies genre.
Me and my stew.
The laws of magic, what they are, and how to bend them. The Apprentice Alchemist, Volume 1, How to Heat Your Alembic.
Ooh, I love a hot alembic.
Me and My Stew, a title that defies genre.
Swampling stew, baby.
D4.
What?
Surviving a D4.
Oof, you do not want to step on a D4. Quite surprised that I've never done the Resi franchise. Are you though, Nuke? Are you? I mean, let's face it. Gigantic witch running, chasing me around, calling me man thing. It's probably high up on my list of games to play by myself. You played Clock Tower on PS1. The voice acting is dog shite. I don't know whether it's a hot take or not. I don't think it's a hot take, but I could never get into the original Witcher because the voice acting was so bad. Played a bit of it. Had to stop because it was so grating. It's Shenna's. Shannon. Here it is. Might Into the AM. Sure, it's one of the new ones. I like to think it's Mega Man. Obviously, it's not actually Mega Man. Legally distinct. Some people say that it's a rebel. All we know is he's called the Stick. That was a weird reference. I don't know how I feel about that one. You tried The Witcher a few times and just can't get past Chapter 2? At some point, we'll give it a go. We'll do it. Just not right now. Mixture of the voice acting and how Geralt looks like a weird alien. You look like a weird alien. I'm sorry I said that you look like a weird alien. Oh, hello. Oh. For a moment I thought we could go into this house. It gets me in a lot of trouble, just seeing an open door and thinking I can go in here.
I'd best keep my distance. I wouldn't want to fall into a well. Again.
Sorry.
Did you really have to click here? Rank.
Witcher 3 is the only one worth playing in the end, plus the Blood and Wine DLC is phenomenal, and almost game length in itself. I do like them long.
I should read it carefully
Oh, for
before
God's sake,
preparing the mixture.
yes. What was it?
Recipe for essence of wetness.
Algae,
Add a
and
strand
also,
of dried
ow, I just bit down
seaweed,
onto my
add
brace.
2 sprinkles of fairy dust.
And then I talked over the
Stir, cool,
fucking
and
thing
mix
that I
all the
wanted to listen to.
mixture.
Hold on. That went so wrong.
Recipe for essence of wetness. Add a strand of dried seaweed. Add 2 sprinkles of fairy dust. Stir until the mixture turns green. Cool the mixture until it turns blue. Pour the mixture into a container.
Vital, welcome, dude. 64 plunder, still early days yet. Might put a save in.
It stinks worse than a public loo, and I think somebody may have mistaken it for one.
I'm not gonna lie to you, chat. This liquid diet, well, it's not a full liquid diet, but it's kind of semi-liquid diet that I'm on because of the fact that I've only very recently, within the last week, had the braces put on. It's doing things to me, and it's not good things. There's been several times during rehearsals where I've just had to excuse myself to, just gonna go look at the sky for a second. Oh, lovely. Anyway, that'll do. Back in I go.
Look at you there, all dark and broody. Are you sleeping?
I want to know what's going on with this dodgy bloke. Cheap instant mashed potatoes available to me? Smash? Yeah. Other brands probably are available. Eat miso soup. You read at the card of the last hotel. It should be good for your guts. Applesauce. Nice. Miso? Or miso?
Careful now, young
Hashtag
fella,
miso.
lad. It might bite.
At least you can get a decent drink here.
All them liquids I'm gonna be hella hydrated. True story. You can't believe it was Dodgy Bloke and not Dodgy Codger. Oh, actually, that sounds great. Me soup, you soup, we all soup. Drink Guinness. It's like a meal.
Ah, what a lovely fire.
Started
Just
doing
right
your best for
warming
the
yourself up. Or setting fire to
Irish
something.
Tourism Board.
No, focus, Simon. I wonder if there's an age limit for drinking around here.
Lotus, just asking in case there's something good for the tummy that you haven't heard of. Sugary... Oops. Surgery, not sugary. Slightly different. Surgery next month. Lotus is going to be really sugary next month. You are ordering just like 20 kilos worth of sugar and you're going to roll yourself around like a frosted donut. Surgery next month. And you've been told that you might need to be on a liquid diet for a few days. With your tonsillectomy, that was hell. You ate a ton of mashed taters and applesauce. Lotus is already too sweet. If you have surgery, you go to the hospital. Sugary is when you visit Willy Wonka. Really need sugary.
A certain Dr. Von Jones is organizing an expedition to Fleur de Lis? It looks like he's trying to find some interns to accompany him.
You were correct if that's the spelling of miso soup. Oh, hello. Another plosive directly into the microphone. Sorry.
Greetings, young fella, me lad. Back again? What can I do you for?
I'd like a wet wizard, please.
Are you sure you're old enough to drink?
Um...
I'm only taking the mickey. Pay up, and it's yours.
I did find this voucher.
I found this voucher.
Are you trying to palm me off with an expired voucher? What do you take me for? Come back when you've got some dosh, or a valid voucher.
Protein shakes can be okay. I mean, I think, unfortunately, the protein shake that I'm using at the minute is a good one. But also, it does give me the protein farts. I think that's what's happening. But I've bought it now, and it was quite expensive. Kefir's good too. Probiotic of dreams. Maybe I need to chase my my protein shake with a kefir. Dried algae. Is it wet algae? No, it's still dry. I need seaweed. Can we use dried algae?
Now that smells rank.
Uh-huh.
Now that smells...
I mean, we were just talking about my innards after protein powder. Maybe Mundus? Hi, Lou. Can I get some ahoy hoys for Lou? How you doing? What's this? That is probably lethal, whatever
There's
it is.
something fundamentally wrong with this creature.
Cursed books.
Summoning demons without making sacrifices. I'm not usually a big reader, but the title is certainly intriguing.
Dusty book, conspiracy book. Let's have a chat to Mundus.
How can I help you, boy? Just ask.
No, apparently.
Laters.
I'm sure you'll find something that tickles your fancy when you come back.
Okay. Tired after a gym session. 14 kilogram dumbbell bench presses. You push those weights. You push them away from you. And then let them come back to you. But only so far. And then you push them away. Show those weights who's boss. If this was you, Styly, there would be a close-up of the book. And the title would have been Certainly Intriguing. Now, this book is certainly intriguing. That is good. Wait, marsh cuttlefish? Is that same? Samesies? No. I mean, well, yes, samesies. We need to make the essence of wetness. To make the essence of wetness, we need seaweed.
Receipt for the purchase of a bottomless chest. In case of issues with the merchandise, use fire, smoke, and where possible, blessed items. This receipt is not valid for refunds.
Low.
Lou on Point donated £10 to the cause. Francis on tour supporting thingy.
Good old Francis. Well, I'll make sure that Francis gets it. Isn't algae a type of seaweed? Probably. Can I get a little bit of hype for Lou, keeping the channel going, keeping the stream coming, and also having us tick over past 99. Perfect timing, Lou, because we need to take a bio break. I mean, I don't need to, but I can. Bless you, Simon. Hand wave. I found a drool-covered sheet, but I don't really know what to do with it. I don't know what you guys are raging about. How weird. It's a pet hate phrase. It's so shit. It's so bad. Oh, you'd look so pretty if you smiled.
He doesn't look scary now. Well, not as scary.
Oh yes, that's because we used the sensor.
That doesn't make sense.
I have the beard of the first wizard. Smile, love. It might never happen. To be fair, I used that one. And that's not me trying to be creepy. That's supposed to be like, "Oi, you look angry." But it's not usually people that I don't know.
Now that smells rank.
The sensor doesn't make sense. But it makes no sense that the sensor wouldn't make sense. But if a sensor doesn't make sense, then what makes sense of the sensor? Respond with already had. May you.
I'm quietly confident this thing will start moving the moment I stop looking at it.
That's a sensitive subject. Whenever men say shit like that to you, you just turn to them, say something deeply unsettling, and then walk away. Could I have an example of something deeply unsettling? Your skin would make a delightful coat.
Just a dressing screen. I'd happily get changed out of this clobber, but the costume
Yeah,
designers
clobber
might
as
get
well.
offended.
Clobber and codger. Two cornerstone words. What? Even before they smell your breath?
This is the last entry. Flee. Well, that's encouraging.
You'd look good in anything, including a bin bag. That does have a mildly threatening edge to it, yeah, I can see it. My first thought isn't that that's threatening. My first thought is that someone's trying to tell me that, oh yeah, I'd look good in anything. But then the idea that someone wants to put me in a bin bag. I see where we're going. Flee, you fools, said Gandalf calmly. Your Scottish goes with the territory. Weird guy on the train home tonight decided to sit on your table despite a nearly empty train. Tried to put his feet on your seat and talk to you. That's weird. That is so weird. What the fuck? People. Space. It's important. Let people have their own personal space. Okay, well, Dried algae. How's the voice doing? It's definitely better today. I removed some of the twang. At first I was doing it quite a lot like this. I was putting a little bit of Janet Street Porter in there as well. But I've taken some of the twang out. And it seems to be doing a bit better.
Add a strand of dried seaweed.
Ah, turns out, yes. Dried seaweed. 2 pinches of fairy dust.
Add 2 sprinkles of fairy dust.
Sprinkles. I apologise. Marlene? To be fair, it is a bit Marlene. I mean Boise, but... What else was it? Hold on. Essence of wetness that I have to use on myself rather than just read it out of my inventory. Like a normal person.
Recipe for essence of wetness. Add a strand of dried seaweed. Add 2 sprinkles of fairy dust. Stir until the mixture turns green. Cool the mixture until it turns blue. Pour the mixture into a container.
Okay. Stir. Stir next, right? Get that ladle. Put that ladle back where it came from. Also, help me. Hopefully you let him hobble off at the next stop to get his feet reattached. Just about. Don't know how he'll shift the hex that you put on him. Wow, that was weird. I thought that noise came from my own throat. I'm having a weird day when it comes to noises coming out of me.
Stir until the mixture turns green.
Again, I think that's teal. Which isn't quite green, isn't quite blue. Or Alan Carr. Oh, that's a good one. That's actually a really good one. Yeah, maybe I need to watch some more Alan Carr stuff. Try doing my best Alan Carr. Now, you're not exactly the most A4 critter out there. What does that mean? Does that mean standard paper? Are you saying that you're not the most standard? A4 is quite good, if that's what that means. That's good. If your extremities come within biting distance of you, well, they clearly did put something biteable within biting distance of your bite. What did they think it was going to happen? Big hairy chonker of a critter would gently take your digits and caress them, like a medieval romance novel. I mean, now I want to read that novel, Jenon. And you did have your chompers dentally enhanced, so you know your bite is worse than your bark. Jamming hex keys into annoying people until they go away seems very effective. In Norwegian, being A4 is colloquial for being standard, like bog standard. That's a really good saying. I like that. I might try and use that one. Yeah, I'm not A4. Or they were a bit A4. That's really good. I really like that. Shannon, I'm going to try and remember that one and use that one. I'll try and use it tomorrow. What am I going to say? Well, it's either an insult saying that someone's a bit A4, a bit standard. You're a chonker, so you're more of an A3. Not one of those odd standard letter sizes then. 4.36 inches by 2.12. I don't know. I literally don't know any other paper sizes off the top of my head. Does anyone... Okay, without searching on the tinterwebs, does anyone actually know any other sizes? Full stop. Medium. There we go. I win. You were A4, but then you got You got up and moved, so you were no longer stationary. Besides the A sizes, yeah. Letter, US, CO, BO. Hey, what? That's not letters. That's body odor. Anyway, I'm going to read the rest of this. I mean, I say the rest of this. The exact same thing. Oh, cool. I think cool was next.
That's not right. Freeze Sneezius. Cool the mixture until it turns blue.
I remembered.
I think it's ready. I just need to pick it up. My flask should do the trick.
Dude! Just give away the end of the fucking puzzle, why not? Bastard. I already thought that I was going to use the flask, and now you've just removed my gloat ability. US letter is a standard one. So A with any number behind it. CB standards for different kinds of envelopes. Must be related to Atreus. Boy. You did not need to tell me, boy. To pick up the liquid in a flask. I dare you, boy. Boy. It's a good thing about having the mic a lot closer to my mouth. I can do my best. Boy. Impression. In the US, the most common size are letter. Boy. Which is 11.5 by... sorry, no, 8.5 by 11. And legal, which is extended to 14 inches instead of 11. And a bit wider. Stop, Pyro. I can only get so aroused. What am I doing? Sorry, I was thinking about 14 inches and a bit wider. Oh yeah, essence of wetness. These are all related. Ah, I'm buying a drink. Yes. Yes, I am. With an expired voucher.
Expired? Drat. I could have done with a drink.
14 inches and a bit wider is the essence of wetness, as we know.
Are you still here? I'm a busy wizard, you know.
And I'm a whizzy bizzard. Of course, you can get paper in any size when you deal with the 20... When you deal with it in 20-yard rolls. I would like a piece of paper that is 1 inch by 21 yards, please. Thanks. For reasons. It's a receipt. Shannon is calling together a team to search for the lost treasure of... No, the cursed treasure of the Lost Coast. Not the lost treasure of the Cursed Coast. Although, I think I need to add that in as an option. The lost treasure of the Cursed Coast and the cursed treasure of the Lost Coast. In fact, if I've got any mods that want to add that into the mod reminders... I'll get around to it in like 4 or 5 months, I'm sure. Just say, lost treasure of the Cursed Coast, add to pillage list. Something like that. That sounds about right. I'll know. And if I don't know, I'll blame you. Most importantly. God damn it, that's not where I wanted to go. And a UK system's super simple. Each number increases in is half the size as the one before. We pretty much only use A5 to A3. Almost never come across any others. Yeah. Yeah. Sounds about right. So, I have the Essence of Wetness. Now I need a drink. But the thing is I have an expired voucher and I need a non-expired voucher. Anybody got any ideas as to how to unexpire a voucher? Is that correct? Do you want to have a little look-see? Oh, I've gone into setup. Lost treasure of the Cursed Coast. Add to put. Yeah, I'll remember that. I won't, but I will. I might not. Time travel. That does sound about right. Huh? MX, back in the day, when you worked with publishing software, you could name all the paper sizes in centimeters and inches. The good old days. Also, a delightful party trick.
For a circle of wizards, they really have the most boring hobbies. Let's see. Sordid refuses to participate in his position as curmudgeon-in-chief.
What a sassy stance there, Simon.
Back again, child. How may I be of service?
Let's just have a chat, I guess.
Tell me about this place.
This is the Hall of the Circle. In days gone by, the most illustrious wizards would assemble here to share ideas and philosophies. Then we decided it wasn't worth the candle, and we started boozing and partying instead.
Boozing. Is he a curmudgeonly codger? Yeah. In his curmudgeonly codger clobber. Lou, you think you overdid it on Monday and Tuesday, and today your body is not working quite how you'd like. Especially after the 50th of the weekend. Did it go good? Looked great. Big origami phase as a kid, Pyro. Most receipts use thermal printers, meaning you draw on them with heat. And that's why the ink will fade over time. Ah, that is fun. Also, I'm getting a nod from Dab, and I can't remember what I said before the nod happened.
What's rule 137 when it's at home?
Truth be told, nobody really knows.
That was one that Sordid had broken, right?
Do you know anything about the first wizard?
I know the same as anybody else. He was the first to manifest magical powers.
Oh, Dab, you do have
It's
ideas,
partly
yes,
thanks
yes.
to him that I'm sitting here drinking. Apart from that, I can't really help you. Sordid's the real expert around here.
I love that it was yada yada yada. You were talking some bollocks, but you said at least one thing that made sense.
How come you haven't kicked old Sordid out already?
We think about it all the time, but it would mean interrupting our rest. We'd actually have to do something.
Laters.
Losers. Oh, okay. Sordid's up here then.
I'm beginning to understand why there's so much bad blood between Sordid and the other wizards. Remains of the wand of the first wizard.
Let's have a chat to Sordid whilst he's sorting his books. Lou, it was so good. Your friend was saying how you're her best friend. And vice versa. And it was like being surrounded with a big warm hug of people. You got a hug from a guy who you only see once a year, and his stature is such that he envelops you. That sounds like a damn good hug.
You again, child. Thought I told you to get out of my sight. Shouldn't even be here.
These books look like they're on the verge of crumbling to dust.
And dumbling to crust as well. Have you ever dumbled? I once dumbled a door.
Empty. And It
I
looks like
don't
it's
know where I
been
was
that way
going with
for
that.
a long time.
Emergency drinks. Would you like an expired drink voucher sorted?
That's not right.
It's not right. It's just not right. I mean, this guy seems like a booze hound.
Sorry, child. Not interested.
Alright. There was also a really interesting guy sitting next to you, sound engineer, so you're chatting away to him for most of the night. Fuck yeah. You want to watch out for them sound engineers.
Pretty impressive back. Sounds like some.
The sound guys.
That's
Real sound.
a lot of booze.
Is it? Oh. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Back again, child. How may I be a...
Nothing.
Laters.
No, don't want to talk to you. Oh, I thought I wanted to talk to you, but I didn't. As Guybrush Threepwood would have said. Alright then. Dab, if you are still in earshot. Oh my god, I did bring it. I brought it. I brunged it. Genuine question flag. Where would you send me next? On the trail. Nowhere in particular. Oh. Oh well. Well, I'm now thinking that means that we have what we need already on our personage.
Expired. Drat. I could have done with a drink.
If we... No, that's still an expired voucher.
Yep, it's a fake beard.
Nothing changes with... I don't even know what that hat was supposed to be. It's like the twist of fate or something. But we do also have the gooey hat. Still an expired voucher. Still Essence of Wetness, Beard of the First Wizard, Marsh Cuttlefish.
I trust I haven't created anything potentially lethal this time. Yep, it's a fake beard.
Mm-hmm.
Slimy, dead, and probably descended from an astral deity. This kid doesn't look expired. Drat.
Could have done with a drink.
Darkness? It's not really my genre, but it could come in handy for squishing bugs.
That is the magic dictionary.
I'd better not use that again. Chippy had a good old chew on it. I might be able to get up to some mischief with this.
Nothing has changed.
My little friends, perfect for going out with a bang.
Oh, yes, of course. I forgot that changes the track. Get, but don't drink, a wet wizard. Mix a better, wetter wizard. Convince Sordid to tell you about his research. These are all things that I can do. Well, can I forge something if I just use this on Simon?
Expired. Drat.
No.
That doesn't make sense.
No, it does not. No, it does not at all. Make a wet beard.
That doesn't make sense.
No, no, I agree. Although, you know, sometimes wet beard, sign of a good time. Marsh cuttlefish in the essence of
I'm
wetness.
not sure what that would do, but I'd rather not touch that thing.
No, that's fair. Gotta be a combination?
That doesn't make sense.
No, it does not. Okay. Another genuine question flag. Do I need to combine things in my inventory? Right now, I suppose, should be a caveat to that question. Yes. Right. I cannot think what would go together. Make the essence of wetness hot.
Why would I want to do that?
I'm not entirely sure. Freeze the essence of
That
wetness.
doesn't make...
Nope. Make the essence of wetness windy. If you have wet windiness,
That doesn't make sense.
or even an essence of wetness in your wind, you should probably just go and double check that nothing happened. Repaired wand on the expired voucher.
I don't think I'll be using that again in a hurry.
No. Expired voucher. Do I ask the old god for
Why would I
a
want...
favour? I don't know. If you have wet windiness, you're at risk of a shard. Nobody wants that.
That doesn't make sense.
I mean, Shade, come on. This is the internet. At least someone out there wants that.
Why would I...
I don't know. I'm trying to think of what to do, and it feels like the expired voucher with something else is the thing. The essence of wet and windy is a position known as the Dutch oven. Why is your Dutch oven wet, Lou? I think you pushed a little too hard.
That doesn't make sense. Why would I want to...
I don't know. This music takes you back to your teens. Your back is weeping for what is lost.
That doesn't make sense.
Use expired voucher with forging for dummies and an airbrush. Would if I could.
That doesn't make sense. Why would I...
Well, we might as well use it with absolutely everything. I've definitely used it with a marsh cuttlefish.
Why would I want...
Can I make a particularly cuttlefish smelling beard?
Why would I want to do that?
I mean, I don't want to get too crass, but you know. Yeah, essence of wetness, a beard, and a smelly cuttlefish. You know that that's the component parts to a tired and worn out joke that I'm doing everything in my power not to say. That I am also definitely going to put in adult panto. Well, we've got this new hat. And if I'm completely honest, I can't remember what this new hat was all about, apart from the fact that it's gloopy. We have gloopy hat, got a bit of gloopy hat syndrome, and also reverse hat. Like cool kids with their baseball caps. Cassette player, packet of bangers, feather, gnawed past, nothing seems to have changed. Repaired wand, magic dictionary, lit lamp, expired voucher, old video game from the future, marsh cuttlefish, beard of the first wizard, essence of wetness. I don't want to have to do the use everything on everything style of brute forcing this game. But I'm not gonna lie, I can't think of what the fuck to combine? I have a repaired wand behind my head. That's the only thing that you guys can't see. A repaired wand, a magic dictionary, a lit lamp, an expired voucher, an old video game from the future, a marsh cuttlefish, the beard of the first wizard, the essence of wetness, packet of bangers, a feather, and a gnawed pass. Can anybody in chat think what to do with that? Any ideas before I just fly the genuine question flag? We also have 3 states. We have the normal state of my inventory, then we have the goopy state of my inventory, and the reverse state of my inventory. But none of this actually does anything, I don't think, at the minute. Essence of wetness, beard of the first wizard, marsh cuttlefish, expired voucher, lit lamp. No, these are all the same. In fact, there is a fish that is officially named the beard fish. I'll get the fish beards. Good old fish beard. I can't think of it. And I don't want to just randomly use things on things, because that's like terrible, terrible bullshit gameplay. Wouldn't the reverse of an expired voucher be a good voucher or something? What is the reverse inventory? I get that idea, Shannon, and I did try that earlier, but unfortunately it doesn't work. When you go onto the specific hat, like a reverse hat, it only seems to reverse things, very specific things, and you would be able to tell because it would have like a golden sheen around it. And the stone said, if I could speak. From Beardfish, the band. If you mix the cassette player and the bangers, do you get some banging tunes? I mean, I sincerely hope so.
That doesn't make sense.
Doesn't make sense, Shade. Get your shit together. Try keeping your oven dry when the entire Dutch country is under sea level. I got nothing. Beard of the first wizard.
Why would I want to do that?
I guess.
Why would I want to do that?
What would I want? Alright, fucking genuine question flag. What items do I need to combine? I mean, I'm assuming it's the expired voucher, but I've already been through everything. Simon's a sassy little fucker, ain't he? Indeed. Not the voucher. Okay. Okay, I'm going to try the essence of wetness, because it's
that doesn't make sense.
The most recent item that we've picked up.
That doesn't make sense.
Am I rehydrating a marsh cuttlefish? I don't think it's going to be the old video game from the future, because I think that is a Easter egg.
That doesn't make sense.
No, it does not. I don't know why I would want to put the essence of wetness in a lamp. Magic dictionary?
That doesn't make sense.
No, it does not either. This is the most recent thing. The essence of wetness.
That doesn't make...
No, don't want to put it with the repaired wand. Essence of wetness. Gnawed pass. No, that doesn't work either. Do I want to make a wet feather?
Why would I...
No, that was wet bangers. Sometimes a wet bang...
Why would I want to do that?
Is okay. No, it doesn't look, because I don't think it's going to be the cassette player.
Why would I want to do that?
What if I use it by myself?
I trust I haven't created anything potentially...
No. Okay, the beard of the first wizard. Put the beard of the first wizard on a cuttlefish.
Why would I want to do that?
I don't know, so it looks like it's a really old cuttlefish and people will start worshipping it.
That doesn't...
As one of the old gods.
Why would I want to do that?
Burn the beard of the first wizard. Use the magic dictionary to figure out what the label on the beard of the first wizard says. There isn't one.
That doesn't make...
No, I know it doesn't make sense, Simon, but at this point we're just using this tired, old bullshit. This is poorly clued and assumes outside knowledge. Go on, what genuine question. What am I combining?
That doesn't make sense.
Because at this point, I have no clue, and I am just going to be doing this
Why would
with
I want
everything,
to do that?
which is terrible gameplay. Cuttlefish and feather. Okay. Before I do it, I'm just trying to think. If there was any clues that I've missed along the way, or forgotten along the way. This would have just been Adventure Game 101, try shit with other shit. I see what you were saying now, Shannon. Squid, ink. You make... Yes. Cuttlefish. Ink. Inky... And then forgery. I now have a quill pen. Okay. Thanks for the heads up. Counterfeit voucher.
A masterpiece of exemplary forgery.
I feel like this isn't going to work, but let's see what happens. Thanks for the assists, dudes. I don't think I would have got through that without the community. It's because squids have quills, obviously. Forgery for Dummies thing was without knowledge of the solution. Shannon, you're just that damn good. Right. Onwards to victory. Should have used the pin. Shannon, mostly good at being confusing. I'll agree on that one. Right, I have a counterfeit voucher for a drinky poo, please. Barkeep,
I
wet
found
my
this
whistle.
voucher. Is it enough for a wet wizard?
Of course. I'll just mix one up for you.
I like that we've tried to give this guy an old voucher like 7 times, and now suddenly he's, without even registering on his radar, he's like, oh yeah, that's fine. This kid that has tried giving me the same expired voucher multiple times suddenly has become the fine owner, the proud owner of a non-expired voucher.
Right, I've got everything I need. I just need to mix up a better, wetter wizard.
A better, wetter wizard. A wet wizard combined with the essence of wetness. Wait. Corn. Thank you. 49 months.
Thorn 969, thanks for sticking with us. 49 months and counting. Sorry, this voucher is invalid after 4 years.
Yep, sorry. 49 months, you had your lot. We're off to see the wetter wizard. That's adult panto for you right there. It's later in the day. He's done samples after cleaning the lines. He's less attentive. The perfect time for crime. Thorn, thank you for the 49 months. How are you doing? How was the life and the times? Hiccups. So, we're trying to get sorted drunk. And once we've got sorted drunk, you should spill the beans. And maybe other easily digested food.
All right, mate?
You again? I told you I don't have time to waste on mere students.
Just a minute. I've got something for you.
What could you possibly have that I would want? Well, this is... that is actually rather agreeable. Pretty impressive for a little runt of a wizard like yourself.
Thanks. I was wondering...
I don't seem to remember seeing you among my students.
Ah, you see, my family and I just moved here.
Oh, yes?
There's a mug logging.
That's right. I was at a different school before that. I mean, a different academy of magic. Of course. Unfortunately,
You see,
I
he
got
clarified
kicked
that it's not a school.
Yeah. Sounds like a nasty business.
Yeah, well, it got even nastier. Anyway, I've been meaning to ask you.
People are always threatening to kick me out. This cartel of cretins have never made me feel welcome. They refuse to acknowledge my genius. Is that what happened to you?
Well, not quite. Actually, the school reckoned I wasn't up to par with the other students. So here I am. In a whole new
Are they allowed
place
to do that?
where I still have no idea what's going on.
Sorry to hear that, young wizard. I feel your pain. But look on the bright side. I'm quite sure you'll be up to par.
Basically
with
just
the
spiked
students
this
here.
man.
Frankly, they don't know their magical arts from their elbows.
Huh?
That's a good line.
Thank you.
That's a good
Now then,
line.
would you like to tell me about the first wizard? I hear you've been conducting some intriguing research into him.
Ah, my fellow enthusiast. I knew you weren't like those other dunderheads. Let me tell you all about my research.
A dunderhead, eh?
I had a quick look before I came over. Of course, Mummy hated to see me at my studies.
I love the rosy nose.
Then I graduated and... guess what? I ended up joining this circle of complete degenerates. I convinced myself they'd appreciate me and... but all they do is booze it up. I'd rather concentrate on my research.
A marauding is going off. Code blows. I'll join you. I'll join you.
That's the trick. Make a legendary discovery like this. Then they'll have to respect me. Even dear old Mummy. Have I ever told you about Mummy?
Mummy.
Then once she made me eat poisonous berries to toughen me up, make a man of me, she said.
Oh dear.
Who would do such a terrible thing to her own flesh and blood?
Is this where we find sympathy for Sordid?
What was I talking about?
You were just telling me all about your research into the first wizard.
Oh, yes. I found his script. It was all thanks to my digging in the swamp. But I can't.
We spiked him, Night Dweller, basically.
It's all because of that stupid prophecy. I'm still trying to find a way. In the mean, I've kept my research in the laboratory.
And what laboratory would this be?
It's my laboratory.
Tee-hee-hee and a giggle.
And where might one go
Very different.
about finding this laboratory?
It's on the first floor. The statue probably blocking the passage.
Whoa, legendary!
What up,
I
Tombo?
see. Thanks for your help.
Statue.
Just a moment. Now that I think about it, there aren't any other academies of magic.
Whoops.
Nobody else cares about the first wizard. How did you know? I was conducting my research. You're the...
With any luck, he'll be conked out for a
Face
bit.
down, ass up. Are you sure you're not the bad guy? I think is the name of the achievement that we just unlocked. Tombo, it's good to see you. Go crazy. Don't mind if I do.
What have you got there, Beanpole?
Oh. Oh. Doubles. Oh, the owls. The owls. Someone to party blank. How's life in the remote shack? Chilly, but good. Today's been a good day, although mostly my brain is fried. Tomorrow's going to be a big one because well, actually, I need good night's sleep. I need a lot of rest because Thursday into Friday is gonna be feckin' mad. Tomorrow I have a full day of rehearsals. And then the rehearsals finish at 10 in the evening, at which point I will be jumping on my motorbike and will be driving for 3 hours so that I can get back to the Admiral's Alcove. Reason being is because on Friday morning, before 10 AM, I am having one of my teeth removed. After said tooth removal, I'm going to be travelling another 3 hours back to do rehearsals on Friday. Lot of work. How's you? How's things? What's the latest in the hardware world? Also, mother issues sorted. Yeah. Oh yeah, mummy. Good old mummy. The hair is mad, right? Yeah, Lou, but you know what? It's one 24-hour period. Well, okay, maybe it's like a 48-hour period, but you know what? Once I'm done with it, I'm done. Tooth's out. I'm here, I'm ready to rock, I'm ready to focus on the show and the stream, and I'm good to go. Planning a cheeky stream on Friday, it looks like now. Oh, I see, Tombo. Now you're after my own viewers, because I'm going to be streaming on Friday. He cannot stop with his self-promotion, this boy.
These books look like they're on the verge of crumbling to dust.
I hope the journey is at least clear and pleasant. Pleasant, probably not, but clear, hopefully. At least on tomorrow night should be clear, because it will be quite late.
He's almost cute when he's asleep. Let's just hope he doesn't wake up anytime soon.
Which of you two will be playing point and clicks? I mean,
I'm beginning
I'll be
to
on the
understand
controller.
why there's so much bad blood between Sordid and the other wizards.
Okay, nothing here is new. Nanta. Bless you. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. We've now got to get to the owls. Owl. The Euler. No, multiple. so that then we can figure out how to get through. Which I think I understand already, possibly. One of your dream machines, go on. What is it?
A trinket. Could be interesting.
A 486, baby. So. The butt plug is fire. The plectrum is wind?
We got a butt plug!
I do. Fiery butt plugs. And the book, I think, is... Well, it's got to be ice. I think, anyway. Either way, I know that the... Oh, wait, what? Just secret device?
That doesn't work. How the blazes does Sordid move it? This must be the statue Sordid was talking about.
Yes. To be exact, 486DX4 132 megabyte of fast page RAM at Zeng Labs ET4000AX and a Sound Blaster Pro 2.0. The bits that I understood of that was the 486 and the Sound Blaster Pro 2.0. Do I use this trinket on the device? Coin operated? It's coin operated. Okay, I'm gonna go Flambergo down here.
Flambergo!
Nice, fun. Flambergo over here as well.
Flambergo!
And now I've got to remember. Okay, Windado. When did I get Windado? I can't remember. Anyway. I guess it's a 50-50 chance. Top and then second from the top is the same. And I'm going to say that that's Windado.
Windado! Windado!
Windado! And then Freeze Sneezius down here.
Freeze Sneezius!
Correct?
Oh well, that didn't work.
I'm guessing it's the other way around then.
Flambergo!
50-50 chance.
Flambergo!
Oh god, which way around did I do it? Oh yeah, Windado should be next up.
Windado!
And then the sneezes of the
Freeze
Mises.
Sneezius!
No sneezes for all these Mises. Dudes, mark it in the calendar. Christmas Eve, if you haven't already, is, 24th. I'm sure nobody knew that. But we're going to be doing the live reading. It's a tradition here. We've been doing it for the last, God, 4 or 5 years?
Freeze Sneezius!
Maybe a little longer. A live reading of Christmas Carol. Huh. Well, that didn't work.
I'll never understand what people find so fascinating about engraved stones.
You adore the Christmas Carol stream. It's part of your tradition now, Ananda. Love it. Okay, maybe top to bottom. Let's go top to bottom. Oh god, it's this whole bullshit again, isn't it? It's like the room that was literally this one just to the right, where we had to not only get the right combination, but do it in the right order. The Teng one is one of the top ISA VGA cards of the day. Right, I'm going to go top to bottom. Being read to is a very underrated joy. Well, hopefully it's not going to ruin my lips too much. That would suck. I'm hoping my lips would have recovered quite well by then.
Freeze Sneezius! Cesius.
Oh my god. Let me get to the... There we go.
Lambergo.
Top to bottom.
Lambergo.
Well, I'm going to try top to bottom again, except this time I'm going to go with FrasWhar.
FrasWhar.
And then I'm probably going to start asking questions.
FrasWhar.
Yes, Windado. Oh, hiccups. A
Windado.
lot of hiccups going on today. Don't know what's going on there.
Lambergo.
Flambergo.
Lambergo.
Success? No. I don't like this. Is there any way that we can figure out puzzle giving me a hard time, damn right. Rocks turtles. Love it. Seems better than rock-shaped turtles. You'll likely show your face. Your best friend on her birthday at the weekend took you aside and asked what you were doing for Christmas, and you'd be welcome at her parents'. She'd already asked them. You were teary, but you declined as you want the day to yourself after 10 years of obligation and not being where you wish to be, Lou. Nice. Nice. Well, I will absolutely be here. Christmas Eve, we'll be doing the Christmas Carol reading. Christmas Day, we'll be doing a special stream, probably. I like doing something fun on Christmas Day. To be fair, I do have Nuke for Prez, the Redemption from Nuke, which is Merry Gear Solid. So maybe we'll do that Redemption on Christmas Day. Origin, you've looked things up in preparation for the genuine question flag. Okay. Nuke, how would that be for you? Do you think a Christmas Day stream of... I mean, it wouldn't be for the whole stream, because it would probably be like 8 hours stream. So a portion of the Christmas Day stream. The Fraz Christmas Day stream is also a tradition for you. Lovely to hear. Thorn has as well. Okay, okay. Calico, you don't know what you're doing on Christmas yet? Tomorrow you're going to be at the Xmas Market. Bookstore for Thanksgiving. Nice. Here's the little lineup that you intend to test. Ooh, many intels. No, not all. One. Dab, you haven't, but you didn't need to. Did you need to in the first place, though?
I'll never understand. I'll never...
Yes, you did. Okay. Hold the fucking phone. What's this over here? This is like phases of the moon that one might think of as 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. 0. Yeah, no, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. I was like, wait, no, it doesn't go up to 4, it goes up to 5. Okay, I'm going to start with... You know what? I am going to make a genuine question flag, just so that I know which one I'm doing properly. I'm going to start with... How? Asking a genuine question flag. No. Let me get the fucking right bit up. Genuine question flag. The bottom two here is the start of the question, which is not a question. The bottom two, I'm 99% sure, is the fire spell, because that's where we got the fire spell. I can't remember where we got Windado and Free No, wait, you know what? I think I've just remembered. We got Free from the book, didn't we? I'm rolling up the genuine question flag. I think I may have remembered. We got Free from the book that was in the cold library. Yes. Okay, in which case, I'm going to start from Total Eclipse through McCoy, and I'm going to do it in that order over there. Hey McCoy, can we do this before McCoy?
Flambergo!
Right, bottom two of Flambergo. That means this one's Windado.
Windado!
No, he's still here. That means this is also Free
Free
He's off. I didn't do it in time. Then Flambergo.
Flambergo!
Then, finally, also Windado. This has gone from no moon, crescent moon, half moon, whatever that one is, to a full moon.
Windado!
Thanks for having my back, chat. Waxing. Oh, is that what it is? I thought waxing was when it was like on the way out. But I guess that makes sense. Waxing and waning. And waning sounds more like it's on the way out. A waxing moon. Waxing just means growing, which is ironic because normally waxing removes the growth. Gibbous. You're gibbous. Gibbous is a very specific type of moon, though. Gibbous is when there's just a slither off. Waxing on the way in, which doesn't make any sense to me. Waning on the way out. Thank you for the claps. Thank you for the honks.
This place is even more of a mess than my old bedroom.
The second to last one is gibbous before a full moon, right? I don't think it is a gibbous moon, because gibbous moon is like such a thin slither, right? I've got an ice axe, so that's nice. Waxing hair is removal, but you add waxing in other applications, like waxing your car or something. Okay, I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one. Although weirdly enough, when waxing as a word happens, it makes me think more about waxing hairs than waxing a car. That's just where my brain goes. Womp womp. You really need to start making dinner. Not eating all day kind of messed up your schedule. Why do I get a womp womp?
There's a vial in this book. It's
vile. Thank you for the sound bite. Oh, I can do that one better. Womp womp. There you go. Or do you want the full one? Womp 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 womp. Gibbous is anything more than a quarter. I'm not gonna lie. My thoughts was that it was just that last one.
It looks like that device up there can charge the crystals. I just need to align the lenses.
What? It's, I feel like we've just gone 0 to 60 here. let's imagine we didn't read that. Waxing, in the growing sense, comes from the Old English waxen, which means to grow. Weaxen. Oh, weaxen. Which again, if I was going to axe something, I would be cutting it down. I would be removing it. This whole waxing thing, I feel it's more to do with removal than adding. I'm going to say the ye old English, they got it wrong. They fucked it up. Crescent, less than a quarter. Wait, all things. I thought crescent was only at a quarter. Yeah. We've been waxing, with the wax. Hi, Sworded's journal. Magical whistle, is it?
Sordid tried to hide the entrance to his excavation site. That explains the canvas sheet in the swamp.
Ah, yes. Fun.
I don't think I'm ever going to come across a normal book in this game.
Good fourth wall break. Isaac's Sworded's journal. Beard of the first wizard. What happens if I go goopy? Because I don't think we've done anything with goop hat yet, have we? Anything particularly goopy? Goopier than it was before? Is this now a goop axe? No, apparently not. Wait, that said that book was filled with something, right? A vial. Or a crystal or something. So I wanted... No, okay, fine.
It looks like that device up there can charge the crystals. I just need to align the lenses.
Uh-huh.
I have discovered how to unlock the entrance to the cave. It seems that the door reacts to the crypt crystals charged with dark energy.
Okay. It seems that I have found a way into the cave. Dark energy, crystals, all good stuff.
I have even found a use for those annoying owls. Now I can use them to charge a crystal.
Okay. Crystal charging using owls. Owls that have negative energy, particularly negative owls. Instead of going, who, they go, why? I'm not gonna lie, I feel great about that joke. Straight off the top of the dome. I'm getting into panto mode. Oh no, you aren't.
What is this stuff?
Thank you, Lost Girl. Oh, it's like an ocarina. I've seen many a animal-shaped ocarina in my time. I don't mean to brag.
It's just a regular run-of-the-mill magical lure.
Bullshit, it's an ocarina.
I don't think this is an entirely suitable read for all tastes. Somebody scribbled all over this. This drawing is labelled, "My Future Fortress. Torture plans for anyone who interfered with my plans." Wow.
Yeah. Have you seen an ocarina-shaped animal? Jellyfish? Got a bit of an ocarina to them. Probably a few invertebrates. A prawn that was trodden on. There you go.
I'm pretty sure it's part of an intricate puzzle.
Jellyfish and more Macarena. Macarena? Do you mean maraca? I'd love to see a jellyfish do the Macarena. The jellyfish Macarena. One tentacle, two tentacle, jellyfish Macarena. Way now, sting someone. You remember what you said? Tractor! Wait, no, trot it on! You'd bead horn doesn't count just because you can blow into it. My mead bead horn. Let's see what you did there. The original Macarena, or the less flattering one? There's more than one Macarena? I didn't even know there was more. I only know the humbug g little leader, humbug boo dub. I mean, the lyrics might be slightly off. Hey, Macarena.
Nothing doing. Maybe those owls.
What? Was that the end of the...
Nothing doing. Maybe those owls.
Oh. And then there was an ellipsis, I see. The tentacle Macarena. I mean, you're certain that those who might appreciate the tentacle action... That was the Vic Reeves Club version. Sung in the club style. Oh, it's beautiful. Meats and cheeses. Always pleases. And on those Macarena sounding notes, you're off to bed, Shannon. If you dream about the Macarena, which is those who Macarena. To all those who are about to Macarena, I salute you. All of you, none are without sin, especially you, Simon. Good night, Shannon. The owls are not what they seem, Funky. I had no idea there's another Macarena.
Nothing doing. Maybe those
owls. What? Oh, the magical whistle appears to have done something. Oh, no. Oh, it's a black whistle when I put the goopy hat on. It's a... I'm so sorry. Chat, I'm so sorry. And I did it again just then. Sorry. I like putting too much emphasis on my W's. I'm going to put that not into the end of the microphone. A white whistle. Nailed it. Mic technique. And then, yes, black whistle. And a pink whistle? No, just magical. Wait, what? What? Uh-huh. Cool whip. Whip. Are you saying it weird? I don't know why I... That's what it is, isn't it? You'll never be a sailor if your balls hang low. I have no idea what's going on here. I'm whistling though. Oh, I'm whistling.
Ugh. think I'm going to break my back.
Someone this. Can you tie him in a knot? Can you tie him in a bow? No, but I do get a funny feeling when I bounce them off the ceiling. Funky, willing to stand and fight. Latika's limbering. Thorn, getting together suitable outfits for the crew. Casualties have fallen. It was only Latika and Thorn that made it out. Oh dear. Oh dear.
I don't think I'm ever going to come across a normal book in this game.
Or indeed, a Bormal Nook. And a cranny.
A curious protagonist would be really interested in this kind of thing. I, however, am not that type of protagonist.
Tell my wife I didn't defrost the freezer. Frozen student, still doing his thing. He's on the slow defrost. Wait, why am I going this way? Chat. Why aren't you telling me to go the correct way? Access to the Forbidden Swamp. Latika. Over 250,000 blunder. That's a little bit. That's just a tiny little smidge.
Where did those
No
stupid
flag.
owls get to?
I'll show you a owl. I won't. This is a fun giant skull. And honestly, fits so well with my background. Beautiful. Just sitting on a dragon horde.
I should break a bit off. As a souvenir.
Well, lucky for me, I've got an ice axe. And these have ice-like qualities. Well. Ice crystals. Okay, show me what's going on in this crystal fragment.
Who knows how much this is worth?
About tenner.
Who knows how much this is worth?
About tenner.
Better not touch it. But there's got to be some way to open it.
Indeed.
I don't think this is an entirely suitable read for all tastes.
Can I whistle?
Hey, did it move? No, it didn't. Never mind.
Okay, but what if we use white whistle on Simon? Is that a thing? Huh? Whistly owl? No whistly owl. Okay. We need the nice crystals. Only the nicest. Okay. I have a crystal fragment now.
Who knows how much this is worth?
Yeah, about a tenner. I mean, I could take it to Calypso, I guess. Let's take it into our little cubby hole over here. Oh, good. My laptop is telling me that my camera is on. Just in case
It looks like that
anybody needed
device
to
up
know.
there can charge the crystals. I just need to align the lenses.
I need to align the lenses.
How did Sordid get this thing in here?
Right.
Nothing doing. Maybe those owls...
Yes, well, I've tried to call the owls. That'll be a no. What? See, my assumption here is that I'm going to be whistling, using the owl whistle, and then the owls appear. Maybe just magical whistle. Do, and then try it again just on Simon. Okay. DBM, your little boy loves crystals. You bought him a coprolite from the underground market in Durham. His face was priceless when he found out what it actually was. 3.5 million year old turtle poop. You happen to have exactly the same shirt on as me. Nice, Thorn. Nice. Thank you for buying into the AM. Sordid's Journal, Beard of the First Wizard. You took the photo in live chat. You can see where the sphincter pinched it off. Great term. Okay, what if we put a crystal fragment on there?
Who knows how much this is worth?
No, not on the bloody pedestal. Ah. Okay, is this... Yes, I see.
I have even found a use for those annoying owls. Now I can use them to charge a crystal.
the crystal, okay.
It looks like that device up there can charge the crystals. I just need to align the lenses.
Yes, probably with the different weights of the different sized
I don't think I'm ever going to come
owls.
across a normal book in this game.
Align the lenses, align the world, but the thing is, like, I don't know how to get the owls back. Maybe now? Maybe now it was just a case that I hadn't put the gem in the right place yet? No.
Nothing doing. Maybe those owls...
Maybe those owls... Yeah, well, I've got a bloody owl whistle, haven't I? So you can use... Oh, Christ. Is it another one of these where we've got to know the right order as well? Surely not. Surely that's a bit much, right? $3 million turtle poop. Ah, that's a good poop right there. Satisfying. You have no idea how this is supposed to work. I think I understand. I think as an owl lands on one of these levers, the weight of the owl pushes the lever down. by a certain amount. The heavier the owl, the more it gets pushed. And the lever is attached to the chains, which are on this rotating lens contraption in the middle. And then the owl, pushing down on the lever, rotates those rings that have the lenses on them. So you need to put the correct size owl in the correct place. That's what I think. Except I can't get any bloody owls to turn up. You'd say that turtle needed to hydrate better. Alright, I'm literally going to try, because the way this game works, and we have previously, had issues where things have to be done in a very specific order. I'm going to try every single tune that I know. What if I do Windado?
Why would I want to do that?
I know, like a really loud whistle. Okay, white whistle. That owl needs more roughage. I mean, turtle. And last but not least, the white whistle on the right lever. Hello, what was that then? Something disconnected, and I don't know what it was. Stream still good? Yep. Good to know. I was a little bit worried that the stream drop was going to happen again tonight. Thorn, you are ready to give me a nudge? Okay. Genuine question. Can I have a nudge, please? We all still alive. Meow, meow, meow. I can't solve this here. Nope.
It looks like that device up there can charge the crystals. I just need to align the lenses.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm ever going to come across a normal book in this game.
Well, I'm really glad that that's a thing. Can we put Sworded's journal back in the bookcase?
That's not right.
Like it's some sort of secret door. Can I put the game in the bookcase?
That doesn't work.
Unfortunately, I can't see the gifts moving in this setup. I see it's Monty Python. I'm gonna ice axe this thing. No, I'm not. Because I can't. Okay. Well, I'm suitably confused. And it is past 10 here in the UK, so I'm going to take this opportunity. Now that we are at 70% completion, to knock it on its head.